Fisher Benson's trite come-ons. "Let's blow this popsicle stand. My place is around the corner. You can come too if you feel adventurous." Candy looked down her nose at the woman who introduced herself as Danielle. Fisher signaled the waiter for the check. "Well, Danielle, what do you say? You up for a private party?" "Sure, I'm game. Let's go have some fun." Delanie licked her lips and stared at Fisher, who dropped a handful of cash on the table. Candy grabbed Fisher's hand and led him through the throngs. Delanie followed the couple and made sure to capture their exit on her hidden camera. After some banal chatter on the curb in the cool, late fall evening, the plan was for Delanie to follow Fisher, who would follow Candy to her place. Delanie climbed in her black Mustang, kicked off her heels, and set her clutch purse on the dashboard. The camera rolled to capture whatever happened. The caravan pulled into an apartment complex after a short ride behind Fisher's black Mercedes GLS. They drove around the clubhouse and pool and parked near a building at the back of the neighborhood near the dumpster. Delanie watched the couple walk up the stairs to Candy's place, and she turned her purse to make sure she captured their entrance to the second-floor apartment. Fisher paused and looked over his shoulder. Then he followed the older woman inside. Delanie clicked the button on the camera and pulled slowly out of the lot. Fisher's escapades with 2 dates would be plenty of fodder for Mrs. Benson's divorce attorney. Another successful night of pretend dating for the private investigator who just wanted to go home to a hot bath and a good book. Chapter 1. Delanie Fitzgerald's phone rang as the woman at the drive-thru handed her an iced mocha. "Thanks." She looked at the caller ID and took a deep breath before she clicked the button on her Mustang steering wheel. "Hi, Chaz. What's new with you?" Chaz, or Charles Wellington Smith III, the owner of the Treasure Chest, a local gentleman's club in downtown Richmond, turned out to be Delanie's best cash-paying client. She had spent last summer helping him clear his name when he was accused of murdering the mayor, and somehow he always thought of her when something new popped up in his orbit. "Hey, long time no speak. How are you? Thanks for getting me that information for my campaign so quickly." After Delanie had cleared Chaz of the former mayor's murder, he decided to throw his hat in the ring for the special election. Delanie was not sure how this would turn out, but she would assist if he wanted to keep her firm on the payroll. "No problem. What can Falcon Investigations do for you?" "The first mayoral meet and greet went as I expected. This town's not ready for me, but that doesn't mean that I'm not going to turn it on its ear. There's a debate coming up, and I need more info on the competition. Do you have time to do some digging?" "Sure. Duncan and I will be glad to work on it. Send me the names. When do you need it?" She would have to break the news to tell her partner, Duncan Reynolds, that Chaz, the TNA king, was still one of their clients. "You're a peach. The next couple of days will be fine. If you're downtown, stop by the club. We'd love to see you. You'd be surprised at some of our recent changes." "What happened at the meet and greet?" she asked. "You know, what always happens. The self-righteous ones got on their high horses and acted like I didn't belong there. They don't realize how much my club generates in taxes for the city." After a pause, he continued. "And I probably shot my mouth off too much. But now they know I'm a force to be reckoned with, and I'm running for mayor. Thanks for being on Team Chaz." "Okie doke. Send me the names, and we'll get right on it. See you soon." Delanie clicked the button to disconnect the call and headed to the office. She wondered if Chaz's mayoral run was a publicity stunt. Shrugging off the thought, the private investigator decided to help him with the opposition research. It would be interesting to see what the unconventional Chaz would do when surrounded by Richmond politicos. He came from a wealthy family, but his antics always seemed to put him at odds with polite society. She parked in front of her office, next to her partner's Tweety Bird yellow Camaro, and hip-checked her car's door. Unlocking the front door to the empty reception area, she said,